Hello guys, and welcome back to Joe's Ventures. And today we're doing another episode of our devlog diaries, because as we know, at the end of another month we get another devlog. So this one's going to be for March 2023, so we're going to have a little sort through of this. So I'm really excited to get stuck into this one. So welcome to the March development update. So March was an exciting month for the team as we finally revealed our highly anticipated mammal, Paraceratherium. Our early teasers managed to fool some of you with the surprise addition of Juixia, or Juzia, I believe you say that. But as expected, the majority of the speculation was pretty much on point, and great work everyone for being that good at speculating. And if you missed that update, you can find Paraceratherium and more goodies in the Update 6 patch notes. So for the rest of the blog post, we'll be briefly covering the next update and providing the usual insight on what we've been up to. A bit of a relaxed one this month, but nonetheless quite neat. So where we're at. The team has been busy working on a myriad of tasks, such as guest optimizations, new modules, new music, and some super boring stuff like yet to be revealed species. What a dino snore, am I right? Of course, very boring. In all seriousness though, a lot of our work this past month has been either technical or content that's not ready to be revealed. We've got some great animals lined up for the year, but we aren't looking to begin implementing them until our locomotion and AI overhaul is finished. And as a cheeky tease though, it's worth mentioning that Paraceratherium won't be the last mammal you see this year, so very, very nice. For now though, let's talk about some of the things coming to Update 7. So Biome presets. So Biome presets are a new addition that allow players to quickly grab a collection of curated plants from within a biome and simply select one of these presets and start creating. So you can see here, there's the presets here, and then you can just grab them. So since many of our biomes feature a lot of plants, players currently spend a great amount of time choosing the right combination for the parks, and presets allow you to quickly grab some common environments in the little click as possible. As you can kind of see, there's like the Sonoran Desert there. You can have like something like Arabia, and then like a kind of different ones, so kind of common ecosystems, things like that. So it's quite cool. I quite like that. So since many of our biomes feature, we said that since we prefer granularity, players can always switch back to see all the plants within a biome. We've updated this view to better make use of the space and address some usability issues from the last version. You can check out the differences. So basically allows some presets. So these presets pretty much allow you to grab some common environments with as little clicks as possible. So that's kind of the big thing of the game, you know. Grab it quick and easy. Want to make it as easy for you to make cool things as possible. But you can always go back and change it. So this is the old one, and this is the new one. You can go back and click what plants you want, which is really, really cool. So this is the biome presets with the all biome plants. You can go through the different biome and check all the plants. So really, really cool in that regard. So next up, we have new power modules and power failure. So in Update 7, we're giving the power system quite a bit of love, finally expanding into new modules and power failure mechanic. And as a result of this update, challenge mode is going to play out a little differently. When you first start playing it, you only have access to the essentials, a diesel generator, and a backup battery. So providing power to the park, a diesel generator is cheap but unreliable. Soon enough, it'll begin to fail and they require the player to reboot it. This will introduce you to a new mechanic, power failure. To help keep things running, players can place a backup battery with the range of an active generator. This battery will need time to charge off the grid, but once it's ready, it'll provide temporary power the moment generator fails. So you can see that here. There's the generator and looks like a backup battery. And you can see a few going on here, especially with that really nice Styracosaurus in the background having a good time. So with the research system, players can discover new modules with improved power outputs, range and reliability, such as solar panels and wind turbines. Though they may be more reliable than diesel generators, they can be impacted by temporary environmental factors, such as solar panels can't produce power at night, with backup batteries still being key and is ensuring the park can remain operational even in downtime. And in the last stage of the research tree, players can work towards unlocking their final power modules, an upgraded wind turbine and geothermal power plant. So these large structures reward the players with high level of reliability and output in exchange for increased upkeep costs. So yeah, you can have your updated wind turbine. So that's a really nice wind turbine with the lights there. Really, really cool. So you can see here, this is the ones that you already have in game with the solar panel and the wind turbine. Then you get the upgraded wind turbine, which is really awesome. And then you get the geothermal power plant. So this relies on the power of the earth to pretty much power your park. So that'll be pretty interesting. Really, really cool. Those really nice images from there. It looks so cool. I love this. It looks really nice. So let's see what's else in the pipeline. So for a glimpse of what's coming down the line, let's take a quick look at modular terrain flattening. So we have modular terrain flattening. So as we read feedback about Prehistoric Kingdom, one of the biggest barriers we pop up is how the terrain interacts with surfaces, or rather how it doesn't. For example, terrain slopes are almost completely unworkable without terraforming, and for new players who simply want to place down official prefabs, this isn't great. So thanks to with the help of our newest programmer, we finally had a bunch of development bandwidth needed to tackle this long-standing issue. So we can see here, this is prefab, and it flattens out the terrain. So it's kind of these little things, but really, really helpful. And then you can see this one here for the feeder. So now it just flattens everything around it so animals can use it. And this one just so it looks nicer and flats to the ground. So it's really, really nice. So how does this work? There are certain pieces that terrain will adapt to, assuming they're placed close to the ground or under the terrain. Intentionally placing any of these pieces above the terrain minimal threshold will not trigger the flattening behavior. And pieces that flatten the terrain will include modular floor pieces, modules such as animal nurseries, kiosks, toilets and generators, etc. And animal interactables, so feeders and enrichment items, so that'll allow them to flatten some areas so they'll be able to use the animations, things like that. By allowing only a very focused group of pieces to flatten terrain, we aim to build an experience that feels more grounded and behaves like you'd expect. So far, we're very pleased with the results, and we'll be continuing to improve the system before it's shipped. And it seems like at the moment it's a really good system. So really, really cool. So a bit of a shorter one today, but we've got quite a bit of interesting assortment, a lot of gameplay stuff. So really, really cool. Next up, we're going to have a look at the community spotlight. So we can see here this wonderful picture of a Paraceratherium, one of the new animals that came with Update 6 by a casual woodsman. So that looks really, really nice. Looks like something straight out of the Oligocene where these guys are from. Really, really cool. Then you have here, this one's really cool. If you guys know Beasts of the Mesozoic, they have a line of T-Rexes that you can, that are grey, so you can paint them and put your own things. And someone decided to do that with the Prehistoric Kingdom female T-Rex, as you can kind of see there. And I love it. I love that grey and that pattern on it. Looks so nice. Definitely really, really awesome. This was done by Gyrosaurus. Gyrosaurus did a wonderful job of this. Really awesome painting. Really, really cool. And last but certainly not least, we've got by Major Ceres, we have got, this is Gyraxia, which is an early relative of Paraceratherium, kind of like an early ancestor. It was a bit smaller. This was kind of before Paraceratherium got really big, but a really fine addition to the game, and you can see it's got a little bit of a mane going on. Really, really big fan of this little guy, and a really excellent drawing, so really awesome. So thank you for reading March's Dev Diary. Not too much to say about this one, folks. Hope you enjoyed Paraceratherium, and we'll see you again in April for the next Dev Diary and our early access anniversary. So that'll be very interesting to cover. So yeah, I think this is a nice little update. Didn't have some like animal things, but it had a lot of stuff that's important for the game. So yeah, really happy with that. So I'll end the video now. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe. Always remember to click the little bell icons to get notified about anything. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like and subscribe, and bye bye.